Well, good morning, beautiful. I hope that you are well rested and ready to begin your day. It's your daily insight on life and love, and wherever you're catching this in time, it might have a message for you. So, there's a reason why you're pulled to this. We're going to figure out why, but if this has absolutely nothing to do with your life, don't force it. You can always let this fall away. You can always ask questions about booking a session. Everything is totally your call. So the energies, we're coming off of new moon energy when I'm recording this. It's new moon in Taurus. It's been a very revealing time, and it's also been a lot of nightmares. Like Saturday before the new moon in Taurus in 2021, everybody was experiencing intense dream or nightmare. Not sure what that's about, but look. We are facing abandonment issues, and we are putting in some sort of a battle. So this is dealing with, I think, a mental battle. All right. What about this? Two fives. Okay, so, yeah, what's going on? We have some change going on here. 2 5s. Really? 2 cards I pull? 2 5s immediately? Okay. It's a thing. Don't forget to check the timestamps on mini messages. Let's see. Good God. Okay. I'll take the ones that flipped over, which is the Sun and... Well, the Sun is in reverse and the 8 of Wands is in reverse. I'm feeling to take the bottom as well. Okay, you. That's what we're looking at right here. Okay. It's really important that you practice temperance if you want. Yeah, temperance. The card's not showing up, but I'm thinking temperance in this. Show some restraint in your activities, because what's happening right now is, since we are facing the sense of abandonment or abandonment issues that have occurred in your life, it looks like there's this chance that you might find some sort of an instant gratification outlet. This is not going to be beneficial towards you. It's not okay to drown this out with any sort of distraction. The distraction is not going to help you, whether it's substance, whether it's work, whether it's some form of your go-to activity. It's not time for it. So what is truly going on here? What is the advice, instead of distracting yourself and going towards your go-to things, which even if you tried, it wouldn't work. So what's the deal? Let's see. Talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. What are your plans for the day? This day here is winding. Okay. Cat was catscaping from here. So here what we're looking at. It seems like there is some sort of a holdup in getting together with whatever this new energy is in your world. We have, it seems like a really harmonious thing that's coming into play, a new section of your life. The advice is to hold off on coming together with this while you work out what this domineering energy is, and working out. You have some problems that you have to solve before this can be handled. This situation over here. So this is saying work on yourself before this even occurs. And what I'm seeing is, it's not a no, it's not a, this isn't going to happen. It's just you're acting a little too hesitant. The cards have said in 2 instances that you need to pump the brakes in your life. There's a reason, and it's because you have a very domineering tyrant type energy that is around you that you have to rise above. So this might be something that is incredibly bent on ending in your life and bent on having one over on you. And I'm speaking in a very structured way on this one, because it's something that is a tyrant type energy who is out and determined to control you in this situation. That's not what you want. You are somebody who has grown exponentially in this situation. I don't want you to feel like you are going to lose, that you are going to be taken advantage of, or that this is going to be a repetitive cycle. You have to finish out this cycle before a new star can come into play. Look at this. Look at how this mirrors. There's nothing on here by accident. Look at the rolling hills. Look at all this blue. Look at the healing. It's absolutely vibrant and loud energy, and it's very pure. So this is a time where, while your heart is in action, it's important that you exhaust mind over matter. I know that's not what you want to hear. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear that they can't get their kicks in yet in this situation, because this is what you want. This is what you got to get away from. This is where you have to problem solve. I want more on that. So okay, this was stuck to the bottom. There's a way out of this. We have 2 cards that are talking about delays and feeling like some sort of no start in this. So this is really, just no. It's taking its emotional toll on you. You are somebody who's really grounded, level-headed, and I think a really good problem solver. When you come across a situation that is a challenge, and no matter what you do to try to and problem solve in it, it comes up with another problem or another person. And this is a situation where no matter what you try and say or do, it's going to pull back and try and re-emphasize the problem. At some point, you're going to have to realize that there's no winning with this one, and the best way to get away from this situation is to greystone it. Don't give it the reaction that it wants. Don't give it a retaliation. Do not react to the situation. Your best action is non-reaction. And there's also another way to go around this. I keep going back to that fly scenario, which I, have been really observant of in a lot of cases recently. So it's, the fly that keeps trying to get through the glass to the outside. The window's shut, and it keeps hitting it. Maybe if I hit it hard enough, I'll break the glass and I'll get out. Maybe it'll open if I keep hitting it. No, and no. Trying harder in this situation, or trying to keep at it, is what's ultimately going to lead to the failure or the death of it, of the fly in this one. If the fly just, pulled back for a minute and observed the area, it would find another way out of the situation that it's trying to get out of to get to its destination, which is what you're trying to do. Pull back and look for an alternative out in this situation. So that's the advice. What do you need to be mindful of? As if there wasn't enough to be mindful of in this to begin with. You are changing a very intense direction in life. So what are some pitfalls that you need to be mindful of, my dearest? Thinking that you are going to be overpowered and that this is just your lot in life. Don't get into the woe is me. Don't do it. You're going to hate it. You know what? You don't have to be in that mental prison. Look at what we're looking at right here. So this can deal with mommy issues. I'm going to take away the mommy aspect because, not all of us have moms, and just say whoever the more nurturing or supposed nurturing caregiver was. This is talking about issues with that person in your life, or who is supposed to be the divine mother aspect. This is somebody who's very manipulative over you, or a situation that tries to control you by feeling like you have no other options. If this is the situation, it has made you incredibly dependent on it, blind to what other options you have. And if this is a person, same deal. It has completely entrapped you, and this is something where you feel like you might not be able to get out of this situation. The world is upside down, so you're seeing a lot of things close off to you. Understandably upsetting, but I don't want you to dwell on it. Dwelling on it's only going to create more things for you to dwell on. Be the fly who lives and pulls back and sees an alternative route out. All right, it's time for you to get control over the situation. There's a lot of Capricornian energy. And also, since this is dealing with a lot of black in this one, I'm going towards this being something that has been very slow. This is very slow dissolve, and it's also something that I think that you have felt chained to. You have to get the upper hand in this and get control. So how is that going to happen for you? Let's see. You can't half-arse it. You can't. You have to throw yourself completely into the mission of change. You have to be the action of change, which is going to be very deliberate, very synchronized movements. And I feel like the compassion of that is going to be something that turns off to a degree, because this is where I feel like emotions have been played on far too many times. Your fear has been played on in this. Now, I do feel like this is a complete life-changing move for you, and maybe it's physical, maybe it's mindset. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a change in mindset that is absolutely detrimental to the situation, if that makes sense. All right, what is this? Some of you are, this is what's, the Hierophant has been coming up a lot. And it's always in reverse. What the heck? Okay. So, some of you have to be completely dead set on ending either it would be a life situation. It's something that's really challenging your faith. I think that it's really hard to have faith in this situation. I have a feeling that there's a fear of any secrets being revealed. And I think that this is also in that, facing that fear as the rite of passage. This came up in another reading too, another collective reading. So I know that this is a constant. This was recorded on the 11th, and it's now the 12th of May, 2021. And here we are. It's a constant state of flow in this one. Stop holding yourself back just because it's something that's a fear. This is a nightmare that you need to face in your life. The thing with nightmares is once you face them, they have no ground to stand on and they start to fade away. I'm being pulled to another deck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the heck is my Tarot Illuminati? There it is. Okay. I have so many decks here. Psycho-cybernetics. This is going to be a fast read. All right. Okay, Tarot Illuminati, what's going on with you? What do you want to say in this situation that seems like you're so timid in the steps because of how much fear has been involved in this? Come on, Spirit. What do you got to say about it? Because I feel like there's a lot of spiritual downloads. Oh, the Tower. It's going to be fast. Your head's going to spin. It's going to be chaos. So many things are going to be up in the air with this. Don't let that scare you or deter you from the path that is in front of you with this. When there's chaos like this, it is so important because it's breaking apart all the BS in your life in this. And it has to be redirected. When you have hurricanes, when you have tornadoes, all those natural disasters, it completely dissolves everything in its path, breaks it up, and then you have to rebuild something new. That is what you are doing. And you want to know what? When you are on a new foundation, because the old one has crumbled, you have to build something that is more sturdy moving forward and new. You cannot live in the old grounds, in the old rubble, and create something new from it. I mean, you can use some recycled material, which for you would be lessons learned and insights and the personal growth that you experience moving forward. But don't tell me that you're going to be able to build off of rubble. No, that is going to have to be broken down even further until it is sand, till it is dirt, till it is dust. It's a law of compensation. Yeah. You have to lose something in order to gain it, and that has been a theme. Don't let the Tower destroy you. Don't let it scare you. Okay, my dearest, lightning is striking. Lightning is striking. I want to get more on this. Okay, so what do you got to tell them about the Tower? Because I'm sure that this is getting some people anxious. By the way, if a reading is getting you anxious, ask for the underlying reason behind it and what you have to look forward to. If a reader ever leaves you feeling anxious, then you need to probably find a new reader. They won't leave you hanging like that. Of course, it's not going to be all glitz and glamour, but nobody should ever leave you feeling afraid. Okay, my dearest, what is up? Let's see this. What the dealio? The Three of Cups. All right, and then we have, well, these I don't think they read in reverse. So Three of Cups is going up. Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy around this. The Ace of Swords, flash, fast, new beginning. We have the Ace of Swords and two separate decks popping up in this one. So, my dearest, we're talking about what you need to know. This is celebrations. I feel like your ships are coming in. I feel like there's a lot of things that you are juggling and that you have to balance in this. But the Nine of Pentacles is talking about your freedom, your growth. And since we have a hawk on this one, it's talking about how sharp your vision is, how much insight you actually have, and how you are reading not only between the lines and understanding what's going on. It's, yes, you can understand what's going on, but to push through it. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you're not going to use it, what good was it? Not even a little bit. You have the sword that is in your favor. You have so much that you're cutting away. This is going to be very fast-moving energy. So fast-moving on this ending, slow-moving on the next chapter. Why is that? Let's see. This has been such a reoccurring theme in private readings, in collective readings. When you're watching this, I need you to understand that you're not alone. You're in good company, and it's intense on every level, but there's a reason behind it. You have to go through this intensity in order to experience the euphoria that's coming afterwards. Let me be your guide. Hey, I've already been through something like this. I totally get it. So, yeah, I'm here for you. The King of Cups showing up again. Listen, you are so much, you've earned so much experience through this. There is nothing that can rock your world after this. You are the embodiment of strength, empowerment, self-assuredness, somebody who knows how to lead. There are so many people who are going to want you in their corner, who are going to need it down the road when they're experiencing their upheaval. This is something that happens in waves. I know that it's scary that you are going through this right now, but at least you won't have to go through this again. This is a one-time shot. Of course, you'll have waves of trials and tribulations down the road, but nothing like this. So, Spirit, I want more. Okay, the King of Swords. We have two sixes. This is involving intimate circles. This could be family. This could be tribes. This could be colleagues. It's your intimate circles, people who have close connections to you. So the Eight of Swords is very shallow things that are holding you back that you need to acknowledge how shallow they are and pull them up. So then we have the Six of Cups, which is talking about childhood issues that are being involved in the fear of the situation that you are coming up to address right now. And we have the Six of Wands, which is talking about, I feel like this is more your ancestors watching you overcome these issues and giving you the gift and the navigation and the empowerment. I feel like this is something where you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about what steps to take next. And it's you who, you know how the Queen of Swords is the off with the heads, the Queen of Swords is the off with the heads, you know, from like Alice in Wonderland. The King of Swords is like, yeah, I agree with her. No. We got this. Yeah. I mean, how else are they going to learn? We got to cut them back. That's you. And that's the guidance that you're taking from Spirit. So it's complete communication that's coming in. And it does talk about victory. I think that you are overcoming a lot of your fears in this. And I think that once you take that step towards them, you're going to discover how easy it is. Anticipation is the worst part of this. So, what is the result following the advice. Oh my goodness, I want it. Whoop. All right, the High Priestess, yes. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, be very careful about the seeds that you are going to sow. What you reap, you will sow. Wait. No, that's not how it goes. That's not the saying. Sorry, backtrack. You will reap what you sow. I did it. I got the saying right. Okay, justice will be balanced. All is going to be restored. After this, everything that you are planting after is going to come from a place of grounded balance, and I think that karmic justice is paid off. Doing every step of this with integrity is going to be essential in getting to that karmic justice. And I feel like this is something that you have already laid out. I feel like it's something that has already had the ball rolling on. So the High Priestess is emphasizing the fact that you are getting your karma balanced. That's the best I can say in this one. And what you are choosing to grow after that is going to have, let's see, it feels good. It does. All right, come on. What is, give me some more results. What are they growing? What is this future looking like? I see the Ace of Cups making an appearance. So this is abundance, overflow of love, and I think I want to go with love, joy, happiness, all those good things, all those good emotions, high vibe. So, my dear, let's see. No, too many. You know what? The Ace of Cups keeps making its appearance. I'm keeping it out because this new beginning feels so good. All right, come on. Oh, we have the White Dove. Oh, I love it. Come on out with it. Come on. This is taking too long. The Five of Swords. What do you have to look after this? Oh, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right, and this, which one's the one poking my finger? My dearest. Okay. Even though you're stepping into an awesome phase of life, it's going to be work. And you can't fall back into old patterns. Knock it off. I am one of the guilty parties who has done that in the past. I am not trying to preach anything I haven't already, been through. Now, so we have a lot of major arcana here. So major changes, major insights. I feel a huge upswing in passion, drive, intuition. There's a lot of pleasure-driven aspects in your future I really want you to follow. And this is talking about you need to get over this. Okay. There needs to be an acceptance of abandonment and a sense of failure to move on. So moving on is going to involve healing. The next chapter of your life is going to involve pleasures, but also healing. So the Six of Pentacles is being emphasized again, and this is about intimate circles that have gone through a change. Stay away from negative patterns and negative thought cycles on this one, because you do have a habit of beating yourself up needlessly. You are not in the same environment that you were in before. You are not in a prison. You have been through the worst situation that that could have been for that scenario. And now I think that this is kind of life's gift to you. You have the star, you have the moon, you have the devil, which is about passion. It's about sex. It's about obsession. It's craving in this instance, because look at what it's following. You don't get the star unless you've been through the hellfire on this one. And you have the moon, which is all the phases that you have been through. You are going through a life-altering phase and change, and it's going to be something I think that is long-winding and something very passionately driven towards. And I think you're going to be obsessed with all of these changes that come in. And I want you to be mindful of that one, because while it's an amazing thing, do not lose yourself in it. So you know that these readings don't end at midnight. You know that this does not last 24 hours. It's a projection of your future based off of the current circumstances of when you're watching this video and if you follow the advice. So my dearest, there's a lot of work in front of you, but you are more than capable of doing it. I'm very excited to see where this leads you and what section of your life. Remember, your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in-depth, and intense. So if you have questions about booking a session, reach out in the email address below or find me on any social platform and DM me. Ask me about the current sale, and I'll talk to you all soon. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know how greatly you are loved and appreciated. Bye for now. If you're catching this, this could be a spirit message for you. So listen with an open heart and an open mind. Do not be afraid of the card that comes out or how it lays. It's the story as a whole. So we're going to see what spirit wants you to know right now. All right. There's no new start in this right now. It seems like you really need to work on your freedom and independence. Let's see. There's a lot of nervousness around this. There's a lot of secrets involved. And it also seems like there's a rite of passage that's going on. What is this involving? Yeah. You are feeling backed into a corner and stuck. So it's important right now that you are actually finding your freedom. The reason for this need is because you've been stuck here for some time. And then we have this, which is talking about the secrets that you need to be revealed in this one. Maybe it's about your truth. Maybe it's about loyalties. Maybe it's about struggles that you have had. Regardless of whatever it is a closing time for you. So I hope that that made sense. Let's see what we got going on in the romance department. Listen with an open heart and open mind. This might be a message for you. If not, well, just enjoy the shenanigans. All right, so what do you need to know about love right now? What's going on in your life? Let's see what just flipped over. Ask for help. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. All right, so do you feel like you are in a place of being unlovable or unloved, or are you carrying past traumas where you are right now? Are the voice of ex-lovers echoing in your head? This is coming up to be healed right now. And I see that you are going to be healing from these relationships, literally from these relationships. So this is calling in your support team and being able to talk to somebody about this one. I think that you need to acknowledge that you are more lovable than what they had led you to believe. I hope that that made sense. All right, we are going to get a postcard from Spirit, so don't think this, don't overanalyze it. You are going to pause and read this because this actually might be a message for you. So don't overthink this. It's going to be from a loved one who's crossover. If you can't think of anybody, that's fine. It's going to be from your main guides. So we are just going to shuffle and fill in the silence until one card falls out, like so. All right, get ready to pause and read. 2 came out. Okay, wow. All right, pause and read. Is this up? Okay, yeah. And then we have can you read that? I hope that that made sense, and I hope that you know that you are going to be okay.